well, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Jennifer Glover, and I do a lot of the communications and graphic design for human resources. And we really just wanted to take this opportunity to share with our employees some of the things that we do here in HR and give you all the opportunity to get to know us and get to know um, what teams that you should connect with if you have questions. We are taking questions. I'm going to change up the format a little bit in that if you want to go ahead and save your questions until the end, we will go through them together, and some of our team leads are on here and they'll be able to answer some of those questions for us. So again, if you could just kind of hold those questions until the end, we will try to get to them all. With that said, let's just go ahead and get started. Well, maybe. There we go. Okay, so just a real quick overview about Larimer County and what our workforce looks like. We have approximately anywhere from about 2,000 to about 2,200 regular and limited term employees. It's just a brief breakdown for you there versus regular versus temporary, female versus male. As you can see, we've also broken down our workforce by ethnicity. And when you compare it to the overall ethnicity makeup of Larimer County as a whole, specifically with the last census that we did, it's fairly similar between our workforce and the Larimer County population. And I also just included some brief numbers regarding like average salary for the county employees, the average tenure of our employees, and the current average age. So this is just a brief, again, a brief overview of kind of HR department's vision and mission statement. I would encourage you to go to our website and check that out if you want to read more about those things. So here is a brief breakdown of the teams here in our human resources department. This is Bridget Paris. She is our HR director, and I have included her phone number and email address there for you if you should ever want to reach out to her. I've also included a QR code to our Ask HR form, and this gives our employees an opportunity to ask questions. You can attach your name to it and your email address if you would like a direct response. If you would prefer to submit a question anonymously, we respond to those in our bi-monthly newsletters. So if you're ever interested or just need something answered, feel free to use the Ask HR form. Our department is then broken down into 5 teams. We have our admin team, which is led by Nick Cole. We have our benefits team, and Jennifer Whitener is the team lead of that team. And then we have our employee relations team, led by Christine Keenest. Then we have our payroll team, and Amy O'Donnell is the team lead there. And we have our recruiting team, which is led by Jessica Villasenor. So I kind of just wanted to go over what each team does in human resources and how it might pertain to you and some of the things that you might need. This is our admin team. There's Nick Cole, and he supervises Katie Lewis and Valerie Douglas. They do a lot of our administrative and budget and business operation duties. We have Judy Shimkus, and she is who you're going to contact if you have any issues with UKG or maybe some other application support. Maybe you need help with a report out of UKG, or you're having issues logging into UKG. She's going to be your person. Then there's me and Joel In, and we both do communications and graphic design internally. So we do a lot of work with our internal departments, our support services departments. Jolyn actually does a lot of work for our IT department. And then as you can see, I've included some of the duties that are included with our admin team, as well as why you might need to contact us. You might have an employment verification that you need to have filled out, or a public service loan forgiveness form. We do a lot of the admin for our Nectar program. And basically, yeah, we're here to offer a lot of support to the other teams here in human resources. Our admin team does run a number of our HR programs. Val is kind of the brainchild behind our innovation award. She does a lot of the background work when it comes to the innovation awards. Our innovation awards program is done once a year. It's an annual program. Usually, you will find applications are being submitted for those in January. And then it goes through a whole process of being selected by some of our upper management and department and division heads, elected officials, guiding principals committee, things like that. We do have a tuition reimbursement program that our admin team also runs. And as you can see there, employees are eligible to be reimbursed. Our full-time employees can earn up to $1,000 per calendar year, and our part-time employees can earn up to $500 per calendar year. We also have our second language compensation program. And this is an ongoing program throughout the year. And I would highly suggest that you check out that webpage if you feel you might qualify for that. And then also we have a remote work program, as well as the Employee of the Month, longevity, and our Nectar employee recognition program. This will be our benefits team, and Jennifer Whitener, like I said, is our benefits manager, team lead, and she supervises Rachel Sporletter, Kathy Harris, Kelly Walkman, and Andrea Bilderback. And they are all, they're really committed to bringing you all the best benefits that we can provide. They are often the ones that you would contact if you have questions about any claims that you might have, if you have any questions about your medical or dental or vision, life and disability plans. Kathy Harris is going to be your go-to if you have questions about your retirement plans like the 401A or the 457B. And then again, they're just really committed to making sure that our employees are as healthy as can be. And they have a number of lifestyle education programs that you should check out, as well as checking out the fitness center and our wellness clinic. They are great at answering questions about anything you might have in relation to that. And here's just kind of a brief overview of some of the benefits that are available to county employees. We do have a number of free benefits for all employees, whether you're on the medical insurance or not. The fitness center that's located out of the wellness center is available to all employees. Our employee assistance program is available to all employees, as well as our any benefits through our My Secure Advantage program. And then we have included a number of benefits available to those who are on the medical or dental insurance plans. We do have a number of things that are unique to Larimer County and the benefits that we offer, including massage therapy, acupuncture, sensory deprivation therapy, as well as, again, I mentioned the lifestyle education program that I would definitely check out if you have time, as well as a number of $0 copay medications and things like that. Here is our employee relations department. Christine Keenest, again, is our manager and team lead. Marcy Hamilton does a number of application support. She does a number of things for our NeoGov, our recruiting side, our Perform side. She's just kind of our guru when it comes to some of the programs that we use here in Larimer County or in Human Resources. Erin Schmidt is who you're going to contact if you ever have a need to utilize FML or any of those programs. Nicole Berg is our inclusion administrator. And then our team of HR generalists will include Eileen and Lisa Wempen, Sarah Witherall, and Evan Scott. So this team does a number of things when it comes to our compensation, our performance management, recruitment. They do a lot of policy and procedure interpretation, a number of our training programs as well. And employee relations is just really here to coach and support all employees and just give them the opportunity to become the best that they can be during their employment with Larimer County. Oh, this does need to be updated considerably. So my apologies for not having this updated. But if you go to our HR generalists page, you can see who your HR generalist is. And so if you have any questions about your compensation or you're having an issue with a coworker or a supervisor, if you want to ask questions about some of the programs that are available to you, go to our HR generalist page and you can see who your generalist is for your department or office and get in contact with them. So again, we have a new performance management software or platform, if you will. It's new in the sense that it's been implemented in the last year and a half, 2 years. We do have a number of one-on-one trainings available. So if you're ever in there and you're not sure what to do, or you have questions about the performance management program, you can contact Lisa Wempen or Marcy Hamilton about scheduling a one-on-one training. Again, we have our generalists tend to look at our compensation program ongoing. If you feel like you might need a reclassification, or maybe you feel like your pay is not what it should be, they are definitely who you should contact if you have questions about any of those things. Here is a quick overview of our various leaves that are available to county employees. These are really brief descriptions, and I do know that Jennifer Whitener and Christine Keenest are going to be doing webinars at the end of this month to go over these more in depth. I would highly encourage that you guys enroll in that webinar as well, because they're going to explain these leaves in a lot more detail. I can tell you that as an employee who's been here a while and helping them put together the presentation, even I learned quite a bit about some of the leaves that I didn't know. Here's a few of the classes that we have currently put on this year. We normally put out at the new training and development program at the end of the year, usually in around November or December. So be on the lookout for that to see what's going to be available in 2024. Here is more information about our recruiting team. Again, Jessica Villasenor is our team lead for recruiting. And then we have Sarah Rice and Annie Bell. And currently, yes, we are on a hiring freeze as we await to see what shakes out with the budget for 2024. But they are who you would contact if you have questions about processes, if you would like more information about how to post a position, things like that. They also do a number of things when it comes to executive recruitments as well. This is our payroll department or our payroll team. Amy O'Donnell is our payroll manager and team lead. Brenda Harmon is actually on her way out. She's still doing a little bit of work behind the scenes for our new UKG time project. And then we have Tommy Ann Rubel, Nikki McNeil, and Leanne Clark. They are the ones that do all the magic behind the scenes to make sure that our employees are being paid, that the appropriate premiums and benefits are being taken out, and making sure that the taxes are being appropriately withheld. They're really here just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And if you ever have questions about your W-2 or W-4, they are more than willing to talk to you about that. They can't give you any advice, but they can maybe do their best to help you understand what's being taken out and why it's being taken out. They are currently working on a huge payroll project, UKG time. So they're doing all of their normal duties as well as working on that project behind the scenes. So real quick, here's all of our contact information. I've included some email addresses and phone numbers. I'm including some links to like our Ask HR form, as well as the different email addresses that you can use to contact each team individually. And then if you're participating in our HR badge quest, there is the QR code to grab your HR badge. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and open up questions. I believe you can include them in the chat, and we will do our best to get them answered as thoroughly as possible. Maybe we'll have questions. We'll just give it a few minutes. It's early. Okay. Okay, so this question, it looks like it's going to be for Jennifer. Will we ever be opening up a workout facility in Loveland?
Hello, thanks for your question this morning. At this time, no, we are not considering opening a second fitness facility. We certainly do not have what I would consider to be a large enough concentration of staffing in the Loveland area for us to warrant opening up a new second fitness center space. But we certainly appreciate the request, and we do offer discounts with various facilities, fitness facilities throughout Larimer County. So I can drop the link to our wellness page where you can search for those various discounts for reference.
Well, and Daylin has another question in relation to that. For the local discounts like Dell or gyms participating for county discounts, where is that and how often is it updated? And I'm going to go look for that link while you answer, Jennifer.
Oh, I've actually got the link, so I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Beat you to it. Here it comes, folks. Here we go. So we honestly rely on folks to reach out to us to say, hey, can you reach out to this facility to see if they're willing to give us a discount? We don't have someone who's looking at that full time or on a regular basis. Twice a year, we are lucky enough to get an intern to work with our team who will ask to review all of those and go through it and reach out to make sure that those discounts are still available. But that's the extent of it. It's really just kind of word of mouth recommendations we get from staff, and then trying to get to those when we can.
Yeah. So the next question is about the fitness center, Jennifer. Is it only for employees or can spouse use it too? And then what are the hours?
It's only for employees. We are unable to allow spouses to use it for risk and liability reasons. So we've run that through our risk department multiple times, and the answer every time is no, we're just not allowed to because of the liability and risk involved. So that will not change. In terms of the hours and when the fitness center is available, I'm just going to drop that into the chat as well, just our fitness center page. So you can refer back to that for that information.
Thanks, Jennifer. Any other questions? Jennifer and benefits tends to be some of our more popular questions. I don't see the link to the discount page in the chat. If you want to scroll up just a little bit, Mallory, it's above the last question. All right. How about I just copy and I'll paste that again. Unless Jennifer has.
I think the link just originally was only shared to the hosts and panelists instead of.
Oh, there we go. All
Yeah.
right, that might be it. Okay, hopefully that one came through. Thanks, Annie. All right. Any other questions that we can help you with? If not, if you think of something later after the fact, please, again, feel free to reach out to any of the teams within Human Resources. We're happy to answer any questions you might have. And really, I just want to thank you for taking a few minutes to visit with us today and learn more about, oh, we do have another question. Jennifer, this one's about the $500 lifestyle education benefit.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was just looking up the question. So I was like waiting for you to ask.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, oh, look in the chat. So it's only available to those enrolled on the medical plan. So it is a $500 benefit per covered health plan member per year. So that would be $500 bucket separate for you versus like if your spouse is covered or any children. And we have a list of approved programs that $500 can be used towards. Basically, the way it works is you would pay for that service up front with whatever approved vendor or service is on that list. And then you would submit that on the Meritain portal for reimbursement. And so then they would mail a physical check back to you for whatever the amount was, up to that $500 total for the year. So again, I am happy to drop the link in here that lists what those approved programs are, and I will make sure that it goes to everyone this time and not just the host
Jennifer,
and the panelists.
Jennifer, I posted that link.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And then to add to that last question, are those employees that are on the high deductible plan, are they included in that benefit?
I mean, I always tell people yes and no, because you have to meet your $3,000 deductible first. That's just the IRS requirements for those enrolled in the high deductible health plan. If you happen to have met your deductible for the year, then yes, after you've met your deductible, you would have access to that benefit.
Okay, good to know. Okay. I'll give it a few more minutes every time I get ready to say goodbye. another one pops up. Okay. Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. I appreciate it. If you have, again, I said it earlier, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the various teams here in Human Resources, reach out to me. We'll be happy to help you get the answer to your questions. And again, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.